Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. I have another update on the situation not only in LA, but in all of the other sanctuary cities, including Chicago, New York, Seattle, San Francisco, and so on. But I also have an update as to the time frame that we're looking at. On July 4th, there's going to be the beginning of a celebration, and that celebration is going to be a year-long celebration. It will begin the 250th year celebration of the United States of America, 1776 to 2026. What's going to be very exciting about this is that during this year, there's going to be a lot of events taking place across the United States. Some of them will be in similar places that the other events in years past have taken place. But there are going to be some new wrinkles to this because of the fact that much of the things that we have been waiting to see implemented will be implemented. One of the things that will be implemented is the QFS, which is the quantum financial system, and a lot of the things that have to do with that. About 12,000 banks have been closed because of the fact that they were not Basel IV compliant, and so that has been a real problem for the banking system. The Federal Reserve is in the process of going down, as is most of the other parts of the banking system. Deutsche Bank and Bank of London were caught trying to cheat during the switchover from the fiat system to the QFS system, and they are being shut down right now. It's possible that they may be completely done and not be coming back. Most of the other larger banks are compliant with not only Basel IV, but they're also compliant with the QFS system. A lot of people have had to be arrested in these large banks in order for this system to get to where it is right now. And because of the fact that many of them have been taken out of their positions, the people that are in the positions now are there strictly to help to bring about the quantum financial system. Now, the fiat system is going to be gone. The new gold-backed system is going to be put in place. This is the system that is going to end the inflation that we have seen for the past 150 or so years, because of the fact that under this system, which the fiat system started in 1971, under this system, the inflation will no longer be a part of the economy. So that means that when you are earning money in 2025 under the QFS system, that money will still have the same value 100 years later, because of the fact that there will be no inflation to drive the money down. The tax system is going to be gone, and the inflation system will be gone from all of this, which means that your money will maintain its value, and that's going to be an important thing. Now let's talk a little bit about the illegal aliens. There are some people who have been hired by a lot of George Soros and other organizations to carry out these riots and so on. And most of them have not been peaceful. Now, there have been a few in Salt Lake City that were mostly peaceful, except for one or two people were shot, but otherwise somewhat peaceful. But in a lot of other places, Texas and so on, there have been a lot of non-peaceful events. There were people brought into Florida to try to begin a riot, and that didn't work out because so few people actually decided to get involved. And so that pretty much broke up. Now, the illegal aliens need to leave this country. The ones who are somewhat peaceful, they're going to be helped out of here. They are going to willfully be leaving and going back to their country of origin. The ones who are fighting are mostly the ones who were either from insane asylums or from prisons, and they are criminals, and they're going to keep fighting until they're taken out. There have been some that did have jobs and have been arrested, but there have been about 1 million people who are illegally here that are willfully going back, and there's going to be more. They only have until about the 4th of July. When that 4th of July celebration begins, it's going to be very difficult for them because they will not be able to participate here. They will have to be in their country of origin in order to participate. And so they want to get back to their countries, at least many of them, when they begin to realize what the situation is. They're trying to get back there. And so they are leaving. Some of them are receiving help because they don't have the capability of going back. But a lot of them received Social Security, food stamps, and a lot of other help to stay here. Now, the Democrats are very upset because of the fact that the illegals are leaving the United States, and that's kind of a sad situation because of the fact that they don't care about the people themselves. They don't care about the hardships that are going to befall them if they can't get into the QFS. And they don't care about that. They just want them to be here to disrupt everything. They want to keep you from getting a job, so they want these people to have jobs, even though they get a pittance of what you would get on the same job. They want to keep you from having that job. That's how much the Democrats do not like you. That is how bad the Democrats are. These are, remember, the people who did sign those treaties to make sure that you weren't here after December 31st, 2024. Praise the Lord that he had a different idea, and he sent Donald Trump to help to lead the alliance into these final stages. And these stages are about to come to their climax here, and most likely the climax will be pretty well done next month. Now, there are a lot of things that the deep state is going to try to attempt to do, including show you arrest of Donald Trump and a whole lot of other things. They're going to be attacking some of the centers where people will be making their exchanges and so on, and a lot of other things. But a lot of this isn't going to work because the alliance already knows about all these things, and they are not going to allow these things just to happen. And because of that, you're going to see a lot of these riots kind of going by the board real fast. The monies that were being given to these people to start these riots is quickly going away. And because it's going away, these people have no means by which to continue because they simply have no financial capability outside of what they're being given. And of course, there's a lot of arrests taking place, not only at the riots, but people who are supporting the riots, including, and unfortunately, one of Walmart's owners, Christy Walton. And she is going to be having some very serious problems here in the near future. One, of course, including the boycotting of Walmart. I figure a lot of people, including myself, will probably be moving on from any business dealings with Walmart, and that's unfortunate, but it is a fact. Well, remember to give us a thumbs up and to give us a subscribe. We need all the subscribers that we can get, even though we have a number that we'd kind of like to not go over, and we talked about that in the last video. But also, we want you folks to have a good day. Now, to have a good day, what you have to do is to start it with good prayers that reach the throne of God. And if they reach the throne of God, you will have a good day. God will make sure of that. So, good day.